Hey guys, I'm Max. James Granger, one of my subscribers, asked me if I've had any issues in school with my dad being gay. Well, it turns out that I have, and I didn't even know it. A few videos ago, I confronted Eric Jackson, the guy who's been bullying me at school. And it turns out that he's been bullying me because of my relationship with my dad. There have been a lot of news stories lately about kids committing suicide because of their bullies, and that makes me really sad. I started this vlog to make a difference, and here it goes. I asked my friends, family, and neighbors 6 questions about their experiences with being bullied. And after the rough cut, it turned out to be about 45 minutes long, so I had to split it up. So now the one video I was going to make is now 4. And this is the first installment. Enjoy. Let's start off by telling everyone who you are.
Hi.
I'm Mr. K.
And I'm Mrs. K.
I'm Alice Gould. I work as a legal secretary, and I'm single. Just you never know who'll be watching.
I'm Clive. I'm Max and Scott's neighbors, and I'm just assuming I'm not getting paid for this either, right? Because I didn't get paid last time we did this, so.
I'm Mika. Hello.
My name is Joyce Young. I am Scott's mother and Max's grandmother.
Hi, my name is Beth. I'm Max's girlfriend.
Hi guys, I'm Amy. I'm the accountant here at Sci-Fi Collectibles, and you might not be able to tell by looking at my workspace, but I am super organized. Aren't I, Josie? Yeah, she always agrees with me. It's great.
Hi, I'm Caroline, Max's neighbor.
Hi, I'm Zelda, and as you know, Max, I am a professional psychic.
Hi, I am Sean, Max's best friend.
Hey everyone, it's me, Scott. I'm Max's dad. We are at my store, Sci-Fi Collectibles. Come on down. We have everything for everyone and for every budget.
You should come on down. You should support my boyfriend's store. And I'm Jake. I'm his boyfriend.
He's my boyfriend.
Yes, I am.
I'm Max Sherman, part owner of this vlog, and if you don't know me by now, we need to have a few words. Like, right now. What is your earliest memory of being bullied?
I don't think we were ever bullied, huh?
Yes, I was.
You were?
Yeah.
What happened?
Yeah. Well, in grammar school, I was always the shortest one.
Oh,
well, I'm still pretty short.
You are short.
I can't believe you've heard about Marcia Lawson tying me to the tree and leaving me until it was dark. All because she got caught passing my note in class. And then she read the note and what I wrote about her, and then she tied me to the tree.
I can't imagine being bullied the second you come outside of your mother, but I was. This doctor came in, he was all dressed in white, looked like a nice guy, and then he slapped me. Literally, slapped me. And then, of course, I started crying because I was a baby, because that's what you do, right? And then he comes out with this, big scissors and, was coming right at me. I freaked out.
When I was in middle school, I was in the bathroom, and this guy came up to me and he said, "What are you?" She's lying, man. She's lying. I was in the hallway. I saw this girl. I'd seen her a couple days ago. I knew she was new in the building and stuff, so I wanted to introduce myself. So I walked up to her. I said, "Hey, my name's Joey. What's going on? Where you from?" "No, that's not right." "Yes, it is." "No, it's not." "You call me a liar?"
Her name was Eve Crane, wherever you are, Eve. And she made my life miserable. I don't know if it was because I was smaller than everyone else, but she just took it upon herself to make my life miserable. During a film, in a classroom, it was the home ec classroom, where they taught sewing and cooking, and I had left to go to the restroom. Well, when I returned, there was Eve sitting on the countertop next to where I had been sitting, and I saw her take a straight pin that was on the counter from the sewing class and stick it in a little crack in the countertop as I walked in so that I would sit on it when I came in. Well, I saw her do it, of course. So when I came back, I had that moment where I had to decide how I was going to handle it. I was a little intimidated by her and was afraid how this would go, but I took the pin, I looked at Eve, and I tossed the pin away and sat up on the counter, and I felt vindicated. I really did. She didn't stop bullying me, but that was a very powerful moment for me.
I started being bullied in 6th grade. It was actually by my best friends. I was in a group of girls. We grew up together, and one day it started with some innocent name calling and then progressed to phone calls where one girl would call me and try to make me say something bad about a different girl, but she was on the line listening to everything I was saying, and then it progressed to the point where they started spreading rumors about me to the whole school, and so everyone didn't like me. And so one day I sat down at lunch with my group of friends who I'd been friends with forever, and everybody at the table moved, and I moved over to sit with them again, and everybody moved, so I had to sit by myself at lunch for a few weeks before I made some new friends.
I had this boy named Aaron Kinchin in 5th grade who used to make fun of me for being super skinny, and this was in the 90s when everyone wore really big clothes, so I was practically swimming in them. But my mom told me when I got home that I would be grateful when I got to high school and college and all the other girls started putting on weight.
Well, when I was little, some kids told me a story that there was buried treasure in the woods behind school. I spent so much time that winter looking for it. I never did find it. Probably they were trying to make fun of me, but I still believe that treasure is there. Someday I'm going to find it. I go back and look whenever I have time.
Well, one time in the Depression, I didn't have much... you mean now? I'll tell you about my past lives another time. Well, when I was a small child in this life, I spent a lot of time on my own, speaking to my imaginary friends, and a lot of people thought that was very weird. Well, I went to my mother, who is a very powerful medium, and she told me that they weren't imaginary friends, but they were in fact my spirit guides, and I would one day grow up to be a powerful psychic in my own right.
Remember that kid Eric? Yeah, he picked on me a lot when I was in school. I was skinny and scrawny, and he could kick my ass. Oh, sorry, we're not supposed to swear.
I was definitely bullied in elementary school, in middle school, and high school. I was bullied in all of them, just for being different, just for, marching to the beat of my own drum. I got into comic books and D&D in middle school, so that was a target on my back.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. The same is kind of true of me. I was definitely effeminate when I was little, and I was kind of pudgy. So people made fun of me a lot for that at recess and on the playground. And that actually forced me to get into sports because I wanted to show them that I could be just like them and be athletic. But yeah, it made me really self-conscious early on. It was really hard.
I'm sorry you were bullied.
I'm sorry you were bullied.
Oh, thank you.
So my earliest memory of being bullied was when I was at a park, and I went to go play basketball with a couple of kids playing basketball. I went over and asked them if I could play, and they said yes, but they were very, very rude to me on the court, and they kept shoving me around and throwing the ball at me instead of to me, and that's kind of where it all started. And that concludes the first part of this series. I know it feels a little incomplete right now, but there is a definite ending. Trust me. Part 2 will be posted tomorrow, so check that out. Until then, I'll see you later.